Guys, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching. Thank you for tuning in. I can see some of you. I really appreciate your presence. If this is your first time watching, kindly consider subscribing, like, share, comment, all the amazing stuff. But most importantly, kindly subscribe to my other channel and like this live stream. I really appreciate my moderators, my super slappers, my live chat gang, my premier gang, all of you, thank you. What can I say? How can I appreciate you? So let's get into it, guys. I'll not be out here for so long because it is what it is. So, guys, there's a live stream, not a live stream, but a premiere. There's a premiere going on Marwa's channel, and it's a mess. It's a mess. You can already see on the screen. That is what is happening. Guys, Mura Sensei is threatening people. Don't come out here and tell me, lecture me about the horses. You're telling me that I should forget about the dream of being what did he say? The biggest breeder of Appaloosa horses in Africa. It's my money. Reactors. Both keyboard and those of us that bring our faces out here. Marwa has come out here to say that it's my money, it's my money. So why are you taking Panadol for my headache? And he has blocked his account, not account, but the comments. It's not a laughing matter. Marwa has blocked the comment section. You cannot comment there. Marwa said that if you don't have horses, don't come out here talking some nonsense with no information. Yeah, he's fuming, but of course we know. How do we call it? Not gaslighting, but basically making sure that people guys, Marwa don't want people to tell him the truth, but I think that is what is happening. But the moment people tell him the truth, you can see on the live chat section, you can see what is happening. Anyone that tells Marwa the truth, Judy Moyo, they harass and everyone, they block your nyash. And I believe that is the downfall for Marwa. Like, you got moderators who don't want people to tell you the truth. They cannot tell you the truth. What do you want? Let's get into it, guys. Yeah, that was the intro.
Son.
But of course, we'll be talking about so many things under 40 minutes. Thank you for tuning in. I think I already saw Betty, thank you. Who else? Silent Girl, thank you. RNM, Paul Sana. RNM Asante, thank you for tuning in. V Mwelu, I really appreciate all of you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Yeah, but then I think Rocio taught Marwa because Marwa is out here. The same thing is happening to Rocio. Rocio blocked the comment section. You cannot leave a comment. And that is what Marwa is doing. Let's watch. Let's watch.
At least they are true. At least they can give each other some. I feel very sad, guys. I feel very sad. Very, very sad. And ask God. I feel very sad. I feel very sad inside. But it's okay. I feel very sad. As I'm trying to stay strong, I feel like I lost I lost a close friend. I swear that's how I feel.
Guys, I'm sorry, but for me, I'm like, Marwa, shut your mouth. Of course, you came out here and told people not to tell you anything. Junaid, thank you. And new imbroglio, I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know Marwa has come out here to tell people, don't tell me nothing. If you don't have horses, you don't have the kind of money that I do, because this is what he said, it's my money. But I'm like, Marwa, stop it. Together with Rocio, because what are you telling people? To be honest, because when Rio was alive, you didn't care. You didn't feed your horse, you didn't do nothing. Let me not even repeat, because I know everyone has talked about that, but I'm just like, Marwa, stop. Stop with, oh my God. He said that Rocio cried the whole night. The whole night.
But again, we thank God for everything. So yes, we had a trainer. The trainer came. He actually trained the horses.
There's a lot of timestamps that are written down. Let's wait for that live stream to end. We'll come back to it because it's a lot. It's a lot. Marwa diagnosed the sickness. What did he say? He said that it's because of colic. And I thought that it's a vet that confirmed. But no, Marwa said that I've had the horses for 3 years. And I can tell you for a fact. And I'm like, Marwa, you're not a vet. When will you respect people's professions? People don't go to school to dance, they go to learn. That is what Marwa was saying. Oh, it's because of colic. And I remember even Rocio said yesterday. And I don't know, but according to me, I think that it's not life threatening, that disease. Honestly. I even saw even in the life section, some people with horses were claiming, allegedly, that it must be coupled up with other sicknesses, because colic is mostly about constipation and it's caused by so many factors. It could be stress, it could be what it could be the food that it's eating, it could be a lot of things. So I'm like, Mura Senso. That is why you're losing your money and horses, you're doing too much because you don't respect people's professions. You get an engineer, you want to be an engineer. How will you be helped in these streets? But Marwa, I'm sorry, but the most important thing, Marwa has told us to shut up because we don't have the horses. But I think it's our place to call you out, Marwa, for coming out here and mistreating the poor animals. Stop it.
I felt very sad inside. But it's okay. I feel very sad. As I'm trying to stay strong, I feel like I lost a close friend. I swear that's how I feel.
Whew, is that how you treat a friend, Marwa? Is that how you treat a friend? How you treated the poor horses? Give us a honest break, please. Guys, let's start with some other things, then we'll close up with that. I'm waiting for him to finish the live stream so that I can get the transcript, because you said a lot of madness right there. A lot of madness. And more so, he claims that Rocio cried the entire night. And I'm like, is it the same Rocio that caused the death of that horse? Because watch this video, guys. Rio didn't want to go on a ride because, no, Rio did not want to give Rocio a ride because it was crying. Basically, have you ever had tears? Guys, have you ever had an horse cry? Today you'll hear it. And Rocio did not care. Rocio was like, let's go, hurry up. Rio, hurry up. Guys, did you hear Rocio complaining about it? Did you hear anywhere Rocio saying that? Because when you watched the video that Rocio uploaded yesterday, this is what she said. Oh my God, guys, even the host was crying. I was trying to understand what was up, but the host trainer told me that that is how male horses behave. Did you hear Rocio complain anywhere? She didn't. Like, I've never seen a liar like Rocio. The host was crying. Rocio, you never uttered a word. Why were you lying to your audience yesterday? That cry disturbed you.
Yeah.
Yo, let me look for another receipt just to show that the host didn't want to go anywhere, because it was just, I think, 2 or 3 days after Marwa told the audience that the host is not feeling well, but Rocio proceeded to take the horse on a ride, to ride the horse when the horse was not feeling well. But did you see how she was crying yesterday? Oh, I was even concerned, but the trainer told me, basically blaming the trainer, which is so lame of you, Rocio.
Rio.
Rio wants to go back because he's not feeling well. I'll show you the video that previously, before, I think 2 or 3 days before Rocio shared this video, Marwa had shown people the rotting leg. Imagine with a rotting leg. Rio, hey, Rocio, Muzungu. I thought you knew a lot about the horses. The horse basically is telling you, I don't want to go. I'm not feeling well. But Rio, I'm not working.
Rio. Huh?
You can see Rocio force the horse to continue walking, but look at what happens. A few minutes later, Rio went back. But Rocio, you were forcing the sick horse with a rotting leg to take a walk with you. What is that? You're so wicked, not only to human beings, but also to horses. But you want to come out here with a scripted video. Oh my God, my horse. Please.
Yeah. Rio. Rio. No, Rio. Okay.
You can see the horse went back, but Rocio could not care. Rocio proceeded to force the horse.
Rio. Whoop. 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 Rio.
Kick him hard, really hard.
What? Kick him hard? And that is what you do, Rocio? But you will come out here with a fake video on a river crying, but you're kicking the horse. I didn't hear you complain to the trainer that, no, I'm not going to kick the horse. I will not do that. You proceeded so that you can shoot a video. An abuser on the streets. Rocio, you're so shameless. And because you're a control freak, you don't want people to tell you the truth in the comment section. What did you do? You blocked the comment section. Exactly what you did with the host. You don't want to hear what the host is telling you, but you want to pretend like you're a Muzungu out here. Very important, the Royal Highness. You even see I have horses. shameless human being.
Rio. Rio. Maybe I go with Malika.
It's okay, go with him. Turn him, kick him hard. Kick hard, leg, 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 and sometimes.
I don't know, maybe I didn't hear him well. Is the guy telling Rocio, kick him hard, the leg, and that is what Rocio is doing without complaining? But she will come out and pretend, hey, Rocio, Yawa. You will come out and tell people I was even concerned. This is what she did for more than 1 hour with a sick horse. With a sick horse. So, Rocio, please, I'm done with you. Let's move to something else. Let's move to where Marwa was showing people the sick horse, because I cannot even watch it. I cannot. This shameless parasite is out here. Oh my God, I even complained. I think we would have avoided. Oh my God. Hey. Look at how the horse was sick more than a month ago. And you did not care, but you'll be coming out here shouting, oh my God. Fake Muzungu.
I receive these videos. I mean, not videos, but guys, let me go see what is going on with Rio. I don't know what's going on with this horse, and it's just started like a week ago.
Guys, you know when this was? This was, when was it? 20th October, more than a week ago, is when Mura told people that the horse was sick already 1 week before 20th. So the horse has been sick for more than a month with an injury on the leg. But also you're like, Rio, hey, you're even using the death of Rio to be content.
Yeah, Maura said somewhere here. Rio.
Internal injury somewhere inside.
I don't know what's going on with this horse. Rio. Pole. See, even is crying.
But 3 days later, Rocio was riding that horse for more than an hour, creating content, running around the village. See me, see me, are you a Muzungu like me? See me, I'm riding a horse, crying. A horse that has told you that I don't want to go 2 times. But you'll come out here and tell people, oh, the negative people, don't come out here with your negativity. People are so negative in these streets just because they told you the truth. Hey. But I think God is really embarrassing Rocio, because she's always out here. Let me share a screen out here. Guys, I'll just be going through it because I want to go, I want to come back to today's video by Marwa, the pretender of all pretenders. Rocio cried. So what?
Never expecting this. I was never expecting this. Yes, more horses are coming, but
Rocio, did you say you were not expecting it? A horse that has been sick. The horse was crying before you, crying because of the pain, but you forced him on a 1 hour ride. But you're out. Did you say that you were not expecting? Maybe I missed something, guys. I was not expecting this. Hey, you are a liar, Rocio. There's no one that lies in that village like you.
But I was never expecting this. I was never expecting this.
Rocio, fire burn you right there. Stop it, Rocio. You were not expecting. I cannot believe my eyes. I cannot believe my ears. Guys, I just shared the receipt. The horses were sick. But this one, our losing actor on the streets. You were forcing the horses. You even said that you could have prevented. You said it was your meaning that you knew the horse was very sick. You knew that you were doing something wrong, but you could not prevent it because guess what? Your Rocio and the servants are supposed to be serving you.
I really feel it could have been avoided. That's why I feel so useless. What I was saying is that
So 2 minutes ago, you told people that it was you were not expecting. All of a sudden, you lost your horse. 2 minutes later, you're telling people it would have been avoided, but you didn't. Why? Oh my God. Rocio, you have some mental problems. I'm sorry to say that, but the lies that she was saying on that video, I was watching her and I'm like, what? God have mercy on your people. What is happening now? Jesus Christ. Guys, can you hear me? What is happening? 16, 22, 22.
I'm showing myself this vulnerable and in this moment of grieving, just before any type of thought crosses your mind.
So you go and control Marwa. Go and humiliate him on camera, but he will not tell people not to think for themselves. You're out here telling people they should not think of anything because if you watch this video, she was out here basically blaming people, or the trainer, or it could be even the grass or whatever the horse was eating. She didn't take any blame. Rocio is not accountable. Like she cannot take any blame. She is all knowing, very innocent. Everyone else is at fault. What are you telling people?
Because I can prove this. We can prove this. A lot of very mean people.
Are you calling your subscribers mean people? Because I know for sure that she's talking about the previous video where she came out here telling people that deemwango smells. We don't know if that is the case, but of course we've seen people come out here, number without times, claim the same. But as a sister-in-law, as Rocio, why would you come out here and tell that on camera if it's not your hate for Black people? Why would you do that? Because you also come from poverty. We've never seen deemwango coming out here to shout it on the streets. Come on. Mean people.
Typing comments on the internet. Very mean people. It's just a little bit of respect.
Have you looked at the mirror, Rocio? Have you looked at the mirror? What does it show? A very mean person. You want to be, I'm tired.
Before any type of comment, any type of thought crosses your mind, I ask you to have a little bit of empathy.
Say someone with zero empathy, Zero. Not even for your horses. We never saw you care for those horses, but you want people to care for you? Empathy? This delusional girl.
Because this moment is quite painful. And it's something I don't wish to anybody.
Rosie, are you the same woman that came out here and said that the day the downfall of, did she say reactors, I'll be celebrating? Guys, do you remember that instant? When it comes to the downfall of the reactors or any other person that is against me, I will celebrate. I will be celebrating. Hey, you're an actor, Rocio, but I'll never hire you to act because we still see through you. Can you talk, Rosie? I don't have the time for you. Let me raise the speed because we don't have our time to waste on your script. I think it should be 1.5. 1.5 because, Rocio, we are not your subjects to come out here and waste our time.
That's all. That's all. Honestly, I have no more words.
What can you say? What can you say? Guys, if you just tuned in, kindly make sure to go back and watch the receipt that I played, showing that that she caused the death of that horse. I said it because you do not torture a sick horse and then you come out here and cry the loudest. You don't do that. It's shouting that you're the innocent, you're the guilty one when it comes to the horses.
We are going through a quite difficult time in many other aspects that I'm keeping private. And at the same time, all the things are doing very well.
But something that I have to give to this girl, the brain, because, of course, a stupid one for the most part of it. Because, guys, the previous video before this one, people were roasting Rocio left, right, and center. But she has mastered Marwa subscribers. Because, of course, those are the subscribers that Rocio has. She knows that when I come out here and act like I'm going through it, I'm suffering, they will forgive me. Because she proceeded to say that I will not even talk about it. Then why did you mention it if it's not manipulating your gullible subscribers? Why did you mention it? I thought you were mourning Rio.
We have great news, and just the duality is so strong. But I was never expecting this. We are going through a quite difficult time in many other aspects.
You cannot even look at the camera because you're lying. You know what to do to gain back your viewers. You know what to do. You come out here and pretend that, oh my God, I'm going through it. I have headache. Oh my God. You're a manipulator. You can really manipulate people, but of course not us. You can do that to your gullible subscribers. The same ones that were roasting you, the previous video, they were blocking people's comments in this live stream that were telling us the truth.
That I'm keeping private. And at the same time, all the things are doing very well. And we have great news, and just the duality is so strong. But
this is another witchcraft, guys. You remember when she came out and she was like 444, 333, manifest, put it to the world. You know those kind of witch sorcery that she performs? That's it. That is another one, the duality. We are going through it, but there are so many good things. Oh my God, Godhead. No, God has nothing to do with people practicing animal cruelty. Don't drag God in your BS. Please, Madam P. Will you stop?
I was never expecting this. I was never expecting this. Yes, more horses are coming, but they're just not replaceable.
Let me be petty for a second, guys. Did you see any tears? No tears. It was just running nose. Maybe it was the river water. Who knows? Who knows the reason why she went to the river? How are you mourning when you set up? When you're acting? And by the Rocio, you're not a good actor because if you want to pretend, why would you even be concerned about your environment? Why would you want to look for a river to mourn your horse, to create that video? If you're not a pretender out here, this girl, Entertainment Pro Max.
And one of the things that honestly always get me a little bit worried is just knowing how delicate horses are. And
how do HR?
Sorry guys about that.
It's not actually that they are like super delicate. Actually, they are very strong, but they need a lot of care in general. But if we think about horses in the wilderness, they are very tough. They are very tough. They don't live.
We cannot take anything beyond that, Rocio. Rocio, we cannot take anything about horses. What do you know? When you're killing horses left, right, and center. This is the second one. But I understand you because you don't pay for them. Why would you be, bothered to give them that care that you claim? Oh, they are delicate. Oh my God. Why would you care? Oh, I'm so concerned.
That's why I feel so useless. What I was saying is that when it comes to having horses in this area where nobody has ever had contact with horses, or the majority
in contact, maybe she meant to say that people don't keep horses. But do you mean that the villagers have never seen horses? They've never been in contact with horses? Who do you take the villagers for, Rocio? Or maybe I'm the one who doesn't get it right, but for her to say that, yeah. Sorry guys, but for Rocio to say that it's even a problem because the people in that village have never come to contact. You're an idiot for that, Rocio. For you to think that those villagers have never come to contact with horses. Hey, Rocio, you need to learn about your environment because you got a very wrong perception about Kenyans, Africans, the villagers. I don't even understand you. Were you in contact with horses before you came to Africa? Why do you want to act all mighty and special? What did you say? I think I'm the one that didn't understand.
What I was saying is that when it comes to having horses in this area where nobody has ever had contact with horses,
nobody. What about the second trainer? Like nobody in that village has ever come to contact with horses. Rocio, you're racist. You're not even trying to hide that fact. You're so racist. You are. And I mean the R, not S. Guys, no one in the village. So that is why you told Marwa to buy the horses, because you thought that people would really worship you because they've never seen horses. I'm not looking at the live chat section because you guys are so funny. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your presence. Wait until you learn. Clara, thank you so much for tuning in. Wait until you learn that Marwa is the one that did the investigation, diagonized the horse, not even a vet. I don't know if Marwa is done with that live stream. Maybe I can go to it. Marwa, are you done? Because I want to come to you. Guys, I watched already, and of course, for me to share the receipts, I need Marwa to be done with that live stream. Let me check. Oh my God, another. What is this? Guys, just a minute. Let me go back to Mura Senso. Let me go back to 70 plus countries. I think Marwa even appears traveled compared to deemwango. Deemwango is someone else entertaining me lately. What is happening? Deemwango claims that she has never seen bell peppers. God, what did we do to you to make these people kinder the face of Kenyans? Mwango is there embarrassing us in Poland. The boyfriend is like, there are no peppers in Kenya. Mwango is like, no. If we get the time, I'll play those receipts because these people are something else. She doesn't even know. Mwango does not even know what peppers are. Bell peppers. I don't know, maybe some of you call it capsicum. But Mwango, you see them in the market. Maybe you just don't know. Maybe you know the Swahili term for it, pilipili hoho. You don't know in English. But instead of being humble, ask your boyfriend what is peppers. You just like, oh my, no, me I eat ugali. I eat clean and healthy.
For the majority, it's like the care for them in terms of health, like veterinaries, any other type of stories. Like we were actually trying to observe how can we treat his leg. Maybe he needed a scan. We were actually discussing how to scan his leg, bringing a veterinary from Nairobi.
But you didn't. You're just trying to justify why you neglected that horse. Oh, we were planning to, we wanted to, but you didn't. That is the point, Rocio. You did not. Guys, I don't want you to leave my live stream, but she's planning to come up later, not now, in 2 hours, to address the comments in there, to address the previous comments. Reactors, you need to charge your gadgets because we are about to get busy. Rocio is about to clap back, clap at the subscribers. It's about to go down. Anyway, let me come back to the reaction of the day. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me come back to the reaction of the day. I'm sharing the receipt. Marwa is done with that. Marwa is done with that live stream. Not live stream, but the video. I didn't want to watch the entire thing. That is why. Okay, now guys. Now Marwa, let's see Marwa cooking the BS. Marwa was explaining, oh, if it's not your money, I've had horses for 3 years or 2 years. I'm an expert. These people, let me. Now let's start the reaction.
I feel very sad, guys. I feel very sad. Very, very sad. And ask God feel very sad. I feel very sad inside. But it's okay. I feel very sad.
Anyway, let's move to something else. The cause of the death, according to Marwa, colic. Did you say?
Given these ones, because what happens is colic is caused by gases and so you give it a sodium bicarbonate, and then salts. These ones probably I need to confirm. We will call the chemistry, but even not the chemistry. There is let me call this guy. He's a very senior. And Google and see causes of colic before you come here and judge me and judge everybody and say, oh, he will learn the hard way. It's okay. It's my money. You know, sometimes people think.
Okay, it's your money, Marwa, but the horses are animals. They are not your subjects. Marwa, I don't dispute. It's your money. But the horses are not your subjects to go around and mistreating the poor horses. You can do that to yourself or to your own, but not the poor animals. But I think that was just a way of telling people don't dare to come out and call us out for mistreating the animals. So he's talking about colic being the cause. Talking about colic being the cause of the death, let me Google. The term means colic is a term for abdominal pain in horses, and it's common emergency. Symptoms range from a lot, loss of appetite, violent rolling, sweating, and a lot of things. But when you go deeper into this kind of disease, it's not life-threatening. So a lot of people in the live chat section, before they get blocked, would tell Marwa that there must have been something other than colic that caused the death of the horse. But of course, Judy Moyo was very active, very busy, blocking some good advices for Marwa. Some good advices, and Marwa proceeded to tell people that, oh, advise me, don't come out here and tell me that, oh, I'm the one that neglected, I didn't. Even where the horses came from, they were struggling. They didn't have the food, the hay. Why are you blaming me? And I'm like, yeah, Marwa, that could be justified, depending on where the horses came from. Because if the place that you collected the horses is huge chunks of land with good grass, good ones. But when it comes to Marwa, guys, that place is swampy. According to me, I think that even the grass is contaminated, not healthy for the poor animals. So when Marwa comes out and tells people that even where the horses came from, they were not consuming hay, it does not mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. Guys, because as I don't know if I say this, but where I come from, the people are few people that keep horses. Of course, they don't do it so that to brag that, oh my God, I'm the best breeder, blah, blah, blah. They just do it because they are rich people with huge pieces of land, enough food. And when I mean food, maybe hay, you see them buying even oats. We are talking about politicians and some just genuine rich people. Even oats, you can imagine if you're a Kenyan, you know oats are very expensive, but these people, I see them buying for their horses. But for Marwa to come out here and justify that because where the horses came from, those people were not buying hay for the horses, it means nothing, Marwa. Maybe their lands are big. Maybe their lands are big. Yeah, because I've seen it firsthand, guys. These people got crazy. I know Kenyans watching, you know what I'm talking about. These people, maybe they had political positions in the past. They grab lands. Some of them just work hard and get the huge, crazy pieces of land. Those are the people that keep horses. I'm sorry. I know I don't have a horse. I know I don't have the kind of money that Marwa came out here to tell people, but according to what I've seen, it's people with like crazy money. They don't come out here and beg and activate. They don't. Those are the kind of people I see them keeping the horses. They don't come out here and wait for people to donate to buy hay. They don't come out here and look for people to come into partnership to own horses. I was even surprised that Marwa managed to convince someone to send money for the rails. Listen to this. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the staircases. Cover.
Stop it, Marwa. Oh, I don't force anyone to donate. So Marwa waits for someone to send money so that he can get the rails. Those are not the people to be keeping the horses, according to me. According to me, those are not the kind of people to be keeping horses. Because Marwa, you're getting a palusa from South Africa. I'm very sure that where they come from, they are well taken care of. But you will be coming out here, activating. You're mistreating those animals. I was even surprised to learn that one of the workers refused to come back. I don't know if it's about Rosio's attitude or Marwa, you wanted to pay him using the shout outs. I don't know. But it cannot be far from that. Let me look for that. Let me try and look for it, guys. I don't know why I didn't write down the timestamp. Refuse. No. Where can I get it? Joseph. Did we say holiday? But of course, this is not a surprise. We've seen Marwa not paying the workers. Probably that is what contributed to the worker not coming by. It could be the reason why. One of the workers, not even one, the previous trainer. I'm very sure that you didn't pay him. Marwa, don't lie. You did not pay him. And that is why he didn't come over. And you want to try and paint him in a bad light. Oh, I don't follow people around to know what they are doing with my horse. I guess you're also blaming Rocio. Let me try. I hope I get that one. It will go back to. Yeah, this is where Marwa is trying to blame Rocio and Joseph because they are the people that would ride around with the horse. This is what he said.
Nothing. I cannot blame him for the horse's death. But one thing I don't understand is how Rio injured himself, because I woke up one morning. You know, also when you are in my position. For example, you don't follow everything somebody's doing. No, you just know people will do their job and everything. I didn't know if it twisted its leg or what happened or it hit itself. That one I didn't know because it was showing a lot of pain on its lower limb, behind leg, I mean, rear limb.
There is underline where Marwa said that I don't follow people. I don't follow people, what they go around doing with my horses. Did you say that?
Position, for example, you don't follow everything somebody's doing. No, you just know people will do their job and everything. I didn't know if it twisted its nothing. I cannot blame him for the horse's death. But one thing I don't understand is how Rio injured himself, because I woke up one morning. You know, also when you are in my position, for example, you don't follow everything somebody's doing. No, you just know people will do their job and everything. I didn't know if it twisted its leg or what happened or it hit itself. That one I didn't know because it was showing a lot of pain on it.
So Marwa is trying to say that he's not blaming the trainer because he doesn't follow them around whenever they are training. Who else? Who else trains with the horses? Rocio. So I personally think that he's also blaming Rocio. And that is why Rocio came out here on these streets. I even shared that receipt. Rocio just said that, oh, we are going through a lot. I don't even want to share. You remember that receipt if you're out here? I believe probably they are fighting about the death of that horse. Probably Marwa is telling Rocio that it's you and the trainer. You're supposed to have seen what happened, but you didn't tell me. RNM, thank you so much for the super slap. I really appreciate you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you so much. May God bless you for me because, oh my God, I really appreciate you so much. Guys, I personally believe that Marwa is blaming Rocio, and that is why Rocio was crying in the river, saying that we are going through it. There are some things that are troubling our marriage, and I will not share. And of course, I was like, why say about it? Why talk about it? If you are not going to share, talk about it. For what? So, Marwa, you go blame the trainer, blame Rocio, but trust me, you also got your portion when it comes to animal cruelty. Because we never saw you taking care. You were riding, not even you, whoever was riding, you saw them without shoes, without feeding them. Your compound does not have grass. They don't. So, please, Marwa, stop the blame game. For once, take accountability, take responsibility. When things go south, you come out here, oh, it's Gintu. Gintu was taking my fish. Oh, it's Mogesi. Mogesi was doing something in the river. Oh, it's Strongman 254. He didn't know what he was doing. Oh, it was Steve. He tampered with my CCTV connectivity. You never take responsibility. Can you do it for once? Learn from it and move on. But once you come out here and you're like, oh, the trainer, I don't blame him, but the people that were riding the horses, they should have known. I don't go around following them. Marwa. He proceeded to say that he's the one who diagnosed the horse with a colic problem together with the trainer. And I'm like, Marwa, I'll not even talk about it. Since when did you become a vet? Since when? Let me try and get that receipt. Yeah, it is.
Because I was there in the evening, I don't think that should be very severe. I told the vet what is going on. The vet told me, because I was there in the evening, I don't think that should be very severe. But I told him it's colic because...
Imagine, Marwa, you're with your vet. You pay that guy. but you're the one telling him what it is. You see where your problem is, Marwa?
My horse trainer knows what colic is. He knows the impact. And even me, all along I've had horses, people have always told me, you have to be very careful. There's something called colic. If it catches a horse, even in front of a vet, the horse dies. So when he told me it has colic, I called the person who sold to us the horses because he has more experience than me. His name is...
Guys, Marwa said that it even gave Rio Tusker beer. Tusker is a local beer in Kenya. Even paraffin. I even think that probably it was Marwa who shewed the horse. That is not what the vet recommended. Marwa proceeded to give alcohol to the horse with paraffin to consume. And the horse even had to diarrhea before it. This guy is... I'm sorry.
If it's liquid paraffin, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Or you can give it a cold beer called Tusker. There's a beer here called Tusker. So that it can go and unblock. And actually when we gave, so that was 10. So we had to take a motorbike. My boys ran to Nyabohanse in a bar, got 2 cold Tuskers. So we gave Rio Tusker. And actually when we gave it, it actually pooped. It released a lot of poop, wetness.
Guys, of course I'm laughing. I don't own an horse. Marwa came out and told us that before you run your mouth, make sure that you own one. I don't. But I still feel that I still feel like that is extreme. How do you give your horse alcohol? What is that? Paraffin. If you own an horse or you have the knowledge, let me know so that I stop laughing. But for me, I find it weird. And this is what happened. I'll share the receipts, guys. Marwa said that after he gave the horses alcohol, not horses, but Rio diarrhea, is that how they pronounce? And left. Tell me if he didn't kill it. Tell me if it's not the cause. Lillian, I know. Guys, if you're not a Kenyan, Tusker is like what? It's a beer. It's like Heineken. It's alcohol. Is that allowed? Maybe that is a thing for horse owners. I'm not an owner. But paraffin, Marwa, Tusker, I can say the alcohol maybe. But paraffin, that one I don't know. Rio apewe mbili kwa bili yangu, any Kenyan. Marwa apewe mbili kwa bili yangu because what he does on these streets, guys, I'm sorry, but that was so funny for me. Okay, what else did you do, Marwa?
So, and then later, and the problem was, so we gave Rio Tusker. And actually when we gave it, it actually pooped. It released a lot of poop, wetness. So, and then later, and the problem was, when you're supposed to, from what I had known, is when a horse has colic, it needs to be moving, like it needs the stomach to be, so it can release the gas.
Poor Rio. Rio, you rest. Rio, you rest. I'm so sorry for what you went through. But if this is the one that was attending to you, he must be punished for what he made you go through. Honestly. Marwa, do you listen to yourself? Marwa, do you listen to yourself? Chuk, 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 chuk. I remember he said that you pay $200 to ride the horses. Ooh, ooh. I don't know what he was. $200. Marwa, you think people pick money on the trees? 200. Mbili mbili. Taska kwa bili yangu because Marwa.
Gases and the air, and known is when a horse has colic, it needs to be moving, like it needs the stomach to be, so it can release the gases and the air and things like that. So, but the problem was our horse was sick on the leg. We couldn't move it so much. And also the problem is when a horse has colic, it wants to sleep and roll, rolling like this. Because Rio actually had started rolling. And for you to help it, it can roll and even break its legs and all this.
Marwa, I know you're explaining a lot, but stop it. So, guys, something that I don't agree. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I spoke a lot of Swahili, but it was just about the beer, the alcohol that Marwa was trying to treat Rio with. This is what Marwa is saying. On the other hand, Rocio is claiming that they treated the horse. They were even planning to get an X-ray to take the horse to Nairobi, I think for X-ray or something. And I'm like, who between the two of you is telling the truth? Who between the two of you should we believe? Because Rocio there is talking about professional doctor, this and that. Marwa is out here giving horses alcohol. Who should we believe? But Marwa, paraffin? Eh, let's move to something else because personally I don't understand paraffin. Beer maybe, but paraffin? So Rocio crying the entire night. I don't understand because Rocio, why would you cry when you people were giving the horse beer and paraffin? Why are you crying when you contributed? Why didn't you report Marwa? Why didn't you report him for doing some sorcery on the horse? But you're coming out here to cry the entire night? Marwa, please seek professionals.
But I'm very sad. At least today I feel better. Yesterday I was just crying. I cried the whole day. The whole day. Whole day. Don't worry. One day you'll come and find my horses grazing here.
Until you change your behavior. When the horse is not feeling well, take it. Get a professional. Don't give it beer and paraffin. Don't do that if you want us to see horses and feel jealous on the river. You can do better. The whole night, Rocio, you're crying when you were giving your horse paraffin. Yo. Let me show you something that I find it so odd. For them to just keep the horse lying there after it. You know what I mean by this? For them to just leave it there and they have the other horses watching, I feel like that is cruelty, honestly, because I don't know. They claim that horses are like got brains, not emotions. Guys, you know what I want to say. I don't own horses. I don't. But because that is what Marwa has told reactors, before you run your mouth, make sure you have one. We don't, but at least we got animals. But we don't treat them. We don't give them beer and paraffin. We seek professionals. So what are you talking? So guys, before I call it a day, this is what Marwa did in Rocio. The horse fell down and they left it there. Malaika and the baby were just looking at the horse crying. These people are so insensitive, but they'll come out here and pretend, oh my God, I cried the entire night. Why do you want the rest of the horses, the two horses, baby and mother, to be stressed? Because you cannot get rid of Rio in a respectable and safe way. I don't know, but where I come from, not where I come from, I think it's everywhere. If maybe a chicken, because of this common disease, you're supposed to dispose it properly so that it does not infect the rest of the chickens. Same to cows, because sometimes there are severe diseases out here. But I'm so surprised what they did to Rio.
Yeah, that is real. I think that's all I'll show you for now. Guys, this is our Rio. We covered him last night. So he's asleep.
Marwa is not asleep. And you don't do that. Since last night, it's during the day, the next day. It's not right, Marwa. Because around here, just this other side, guys, can you see my mouse? That is where the rest of the two horses were. They were just looking at Rio, staring at Rio, very stressed. But they don't care, these people. Rocio was running. Just a few hours, I don't know how long after she realized that the horse had Rio, she ran to the river to create content. They don't care about no one. And the gullible subscribers do not see through them. What are you doing? Then later in the evening, they did what they had to do.
She took her mare. Mare is a female horse.
So that is what Marwa was saying. Basically, your horses are everywhere. Even we are in WhatsApp groups, you can see that a lot of horses are. And I'm like, you never know. Maybe it's old age or something. Take responsibility. Marwa, take responsibility. Let me share that receipt, then we'll call it a day. Here.
Something funny is this last week, a lot of horses have died. You know, we follow a lot of people who keep horses. There's a guy in Amsterdam.
Look at you, Marwa. You're looking for excuses. That got nothing to do with Rio. Oh, I'm crying because I was even bringing a girlfriend to Rio. Marwa, you should be treating Rio. You should have been treating Rio, not bringing girlfriends.
For meeting, even I had bought him a girlfriend, a new girlfriend. Oh my God. But all in all, me, I leave it to God. And they are coming very soon. We are bringing more horses. I actually don't know why God allowed Rio to die before meeting. Even I had bought him a girlfriend, a new girlfriend. Oh my God. But all in all, me, I leave it to God.
Marwa is worried about bringing a girlfriend to Rio instead of worrying about the health of Rio. Madness. I know, Lucy. I was watching him and I'm like, what are you talking about? What? I wish I was pre-recording the video. The memes that I would be playing, you guys would have enjoyed, because he was talking about girlfriends, so you what? Yeah. Kaban, yes, I also blamed Rocio at the beginning of the live stream. I even played a video where Rocio was basically ignoring Rio. Rio didn't want to go on a walk, but Rocio forced hitting Rio on the leg. The trainer was telling Rocio, force it, hit it on the leg. And Rocio proceeds to do exactly that. She doesn't care. Brutal. Guys, Pekere, can you be serious? That is what Marwa was planning. Competition for Malaika. Guys, thank you so much. A lot of you showed up. I really appreciate you. Ontrending was out here. Vimwelu was out here. Any other content creator? Oti, thank you so much for the support. Vimwelu, thank you so much for the support. My moderators, Kavan, Feikere, I think even Kemi is yes. Island Girl Lucy, thank you so much, guys, for supporting Neo by moderating, hyping the chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the live chat section. RNM, thank you so much for the super slap. Thank you so much. Every one of you that left a comment in the live chat section, guys, I can never thank you enough because it's not a live stream without you. Thank you so much. And of course, if you tuned in, that is support enough. I really appreciate you. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Guys, that was it for today. I really enjoyed today's live stream because of you. I'm just sorry that I didn't mention the names because I was so ready to call out Rocio and Mura's fake cry, fake condolence. These people, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Guys, bye. Royal. Royal and Rocio was the one riding Rio. Yes, yes. If you tuned in later or late, you just go maybe around the beginning of the live stream, maybe from 3 minutes going forward. I shared a receipt where Rocio was. I'm sorry I didn't even mention deemwango. I wanted to react on deemwango, but I don't want to take so long. But deemwango is doing too much. Deemwango is doing too much drama. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. And that's on, yes. Lisa, thank you.